Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles X, where last episode, after extracting Dirk and Fina from the site of a tragedy, we moved on with the actual story, starting Chapter 9, Warriors of Wrath. Having encountered Lau's team wiped out apart from Lau himself and Silverlam, we set off to secure the lifehold peace that they were attempting to get to, walking into a trap set by the ruffians at the Ganglions' orders. However, the ruffians' strong sense of pride afforded us a route to escape as battle ensued between our forces, with our victory earning our freedom as the ruffians decided to cut ties with their employers, with aspersions cast against one of our allies. Now with a mission standing between us and flying in the skies with our skells, we look to earn a new way to travel. Thing up over here. Alright, this is our destination. If I can hit it with... Stop running, you idiot! A girl's wings, level 33. If you set this fitted mission, you won't be able to switch out central party members because you can't switch at all. We're gonna get the flight module basic mission done. Here we go.
So you made it. Why am I not surprised? Who else would have the stones to turn up for an experimental Skell test flight? Stones in your head, I mean. You and Doug are the only ones crazy enough to even try.
That's a horrible way to put it, Commander. I mean, sure, previous tests often involved engine explosions and lots of fire. And there was that one that went berserk and crashed itself into the sea. But that's all a perfectly natural part of the R&D process. Right?
Say that such things are an acceptable price to pay for science, or say that no product is worth such risk. Go on, Lynn.
Oh, she got you wrapped around her itty-bitty finger, don't she?
Yes?
Doug, too. For all his grousing, that boy just keeps coming back for more. I don't get it. Must be addicted to the rush, I suppose.
Commander, risking life and limb in the name of science is a noble cause and its own reward.
Yeah. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Lynn, why don't you walk him through it?
Right. I've been mulling over why all my flight pack designs keep blowing up. I think I've finally found the cause. Conventional skells just don't have the energy to provide enough lift. So I've taken a step back and redesigned a skell from scratch. The result is an integrated flight-capable skell system, or IFCSS for short.
Forget the stupid acronym. I financed this, and I say we're calling it a Skell Flight Module. Oh, did I mention I also got the arms manufacturers on board to help out?
Really? You're the best, Commander!
Yeah, well, that ain't the hard part. We can't have any more failures, you hear me?
This time it's a sure thing, my friend. The two of us are taking part in development to make certain of that.
Isobe! Jajani!
Well, if the bigwigs at Sakuraba and CNC aren't worried, I guess I shouldn't be either.
Yes, although we do have a slight concern regarding a lack of materials, don't we?
How much concern we talking?
Well, our final check turned up one significant problem.
As it stands now, our chances of success are maybe 10%, you know.
That ain't good. What if we fix this little problem?
99.999999% success. Right, Jajani?
Yes! Near perfect odds, aren't they?
Then the answer's clear. Sorry to surprise you with this, but can you go salvage the materials?
I will handle it, but it's gathering, so I don't know if I'll be able to handle it anytime soon.
Awesome! I know you'll find them in no time.
Alright then, bring the materials back here once you round them all up. Lynn, you use this time for another final systems check. This is our last shot at it.
Understood, sir. I'm on it. I promise to get this big bucket of love into the Mira skies before long.
So a girl's wing is taken. However, what do I need? I've got it all! Got an upgraded coil from the Oxides of Silverlam, I've already got that. And a light-speed jet fin from the Atrigons of Oblivia. Somehow, someplace, and sometime I got that too. Hey! Job done. No gathering. Let me fly in the sky. We got 2 upgraded coils. And doesn't tell me how much of the other one I have. I'm gonna fly high, high.
The hell did you do, Lynn?
I don't know. Just give me a second. Oh! I had the amp furnace circuit in backwards. I am so sorry. I can't believe I'd do something that dumb in the final check.
Oh, you're back. I take it you managed to gather the materials? As you can see, the test flight's gonna need to be postponed. Maybe canceled entirely. Sorry for the bad news after all your hard work.
No, wait! I'll handle the repairs and resolve the final issues myself. Commander, please. I need this to work. I need to make it happen. It's the last homework assignment I'll ever have. Please, let me complete it.
I understand where you're coming from, Lynn. But it's not my call. That last slip-up has the Sakuraba guys spooked. The higher-ups aren't gonna be happy unless this thing can be mass-produced.
But all my work...
The apple really doesn't fall far from the tree. Don't worry about it, Fandom. I'll convince my people. I may just be a humble engineer, but I've given my life to Sakuraba. Let an old man cash in some of his favors.
Thank you, Isobe.
Well, that's one problem down. But this death trap still needs a pilot. After that little display before, I doubt anyone will be nuts enough to volunteer. You'd have to be real crazy.
It's got to be me. Say that Doug is the logical choice.
Thank you so much. I swear I'll make this thing work.
Now that that's settled, when can you have this bucket of bolts fixed?
I'll have it ready by tomorrow.
Alright, you've got till morning. Past that, we'll have to call it off for now. The higher-ups will want to take another long look and decide if this is still where they want to spend their money.
Understood. I won't let everyone's hard work go to waste. And I won't let down my brave test pilot either. I swear. It's done. I did it! I swear it's totally safe and secure this time, Commander. We dreamed of a Skell that can fly through the air, and now it's finally here.
Looks that way to me. And trust me, I looked close. This thing should work. Better. What do you say? Ready to put your life in the hands of this thing?
Its life is in my hands.
That's the spirit. Should be a hell of a view from up there. Assuming you get up there.
It'll fly, jeez. Do you trust me on this or not? Oh, come on! You're gonna go on a perfect test flight and show all these naysayers what's up.
Alright, let's get this party started. Fly her to the specified point to start. It's a spot we haven't been able to reach before now.
The perfect landing point for our test flight.
I thought so. We'll be monitoring your progress from here. Good luck.
Oh, and whatever you do, don't damage the Skell.
I think what you meant to say was come home safe.
Does it have weapons equipped, just in case? Install a data probe at Frontier Nav Site 110, you say? Alright, where's that then? Oh, that big swath in the center that I couldn't go to before? Have you opened the roof? Hey, guys, you could have opened the roof!
Good luck.
Well, it's time to take our little flying Skell out for a spin. The future of Blade rides with you and all that junk, you know. But if it proves feasible, it'll expand Blade's reach in ways we can't even begin to imagine.
Hey!
I've double-checked and triple-checked up to the very last minute. I can guarantee nothing's hooked up backward this time. We're set to make a beeline for the wild blue lawn yonder. Time to take flight. Is it?
Indeed.
Don't worry, she'll fly. I can guarantee that as chief engineer of Sakuraba Industries. You've got nothing to worry about. Now go take that little genius's dreams and deliver them to the clouds. I never thought the repairs could be done in one day, did you? But working alongside Lynn lit a super fire inside me or something. It's like my hands started moving at hyper speed. His hobby is making show staying cool, but you can tell he's jumping up and down and shrieking on the inside, right? What a nice guy, and a great engineer. Actually, which way's out? This way isn't even out. You guys suck. Still have car mode. Not half as slidey. ZR, flight mode, you say. Prepare for ignition! How do I get down? Well, it's got its own theme for being up there too. I just want to jump, I don't want to fly every time. I'm just taking this archaeological treasure off the top for some more segment recon completion. Alright, off I go then. I've got a boost. That's why I'm going to see a lobster now or something, I bet. Any lobsters up here? Whee! Look at this! Right, so I've got to go up here. It's got lyrics. Doesn't seem to be any enemies up here. Oh, F in sight 210 has been reached. Uh oh, there's loads of enemies here. We thought they'd be a bit harder.
I gotta say, it looked pretty fun. How did it feel?
Any problems? Tell me everything down to the tiniest detail. I need it all.
I mean, you flew with no problems, so it's a bit difficult to control. Could be going a bit faster. Nice, cheers. It's great.
I felt like I was flying myself, and that's just from watching you down here. You could go anywhere with that Skell.
Well, in any case, you make it back to New LA in one piece, and we'll call this a success.
Just make sure to stay focused, okay? I know you'll make it home without a scratch.
You keep jinxing it. Stop this, Lynn. Now it's raining and crap. Right, nothing's gonna try and kill me if I try to take this, right?
I think they saw me. Awesome.
Something found me. What the hell is that? What? Did something attack me because I tried to take the thing? As a Milady robber? That sounds like something spawned because I tried to take the thing. That's scary. Okay, so now I can get jump scares when I try to gather stuff. Excellent. That's always what I wanted in my life. Thanks. Future's alright. Oh, look at this. Look at this bird's eye view. Love that! Best one I've seen in ages. Number 40. Great success. Hey guys, I did it. I did it.
Welcome back. That was one hell of a maiden flight. She passed the test. We'll get rolling on mass production ASAP.
Yes! This makes everything worth it. Sure, I put poor Doug through hell and wound up wasting some rare materials. But I had to do this. I had to make my dream a reality.
Ask Lynn why this was so important to her. Of course it is. Ask Lynn how many failures she experienced to reach this point. Why would I do that?
You know, before they died, my parents began this as an independent research project. But they passed away before they could finish the design. That's how the flight pack got started. A device that can let any Skell fly still feels like science fiction. I can't imagine what possessed them to even attempt such a thing. But I knew I had to finish what they started. I felt like I'd never be a worthy engineer if I didn't. So, I called it my last homework assignment.
Those are some big shoes to fill. You can rest assured that your folks would be proud as hell. You know that, right? You did good, kid. You too. Thanks for all your support.
I promise that you'll use the Skell Flight Module to protect everyone in ULA. That I will do.
Damn straight. Once we get our people trained up on these, those ganglion are history. All right, enough jibber-jabber. It's time to get flying. With eyes in the sky, we'll track down that damn life-hold core in no time.
It is a big game changer, that's for sure. And a girl's wings has been completed. Lifetime of research begun by Lynn's parents has now been completed. Humanity's dream of taking to the skies and scales can now finally be realized. Surprise from the commander, looks like the flight module's project's finally off the ground. I owe you one, which is exactly why I took the liberty of modifying your scales with a new flight tech. This project's been a personal dream of mine, so it's really the least I could do. We already have flight. Ready to take to the skies in my fancy scales. That like unregistered my scale by any chance? See, my scale isn't here right now. Just a question. Probably did. Probably need to go back to hangar right now. What level is this? Chapter 10. One day we'll get there. Right, well, let's head to Blade Barracks first of all. And get my Skell back and running. I had to go to the hangar anyway to respawn Fry's Skell. Oh. Okay, did I have an extra scale bought and didn't have it assigned? No, Lau's scale's not on, and... who else doesn't have a scale now? I mean, Yelf's got the worst deal here. Oh yeah, it's me. Well done, me. That's my scale. So it wasn't it was unregistered. It's my scale. So that's Lau's. But Lau is now no longer on the list at all. Murderess. Arena and Gwyn don't have one yet, nor does Doug. Fog's not level 30 either. I guess I'll wait. I could register to Gwyn. Here, Gwyn. Have a scale. How do I get more fuel? Insufficient uranium. I need uranium. Currently out. That's not so good. Right, we do have one affinity mission that we can do in here, if I'm right in saying. Maybe I should check out another quest first after just basically doing an affinity mission. It's this one here. Complete chapter 9, survey 18% of planet Mira. I love that. That's such a low bar. Weirdly. 18% of Mira. Like, okay. What percent are we at? 48%. Yes. It's quite a low bar, that one. Anyway, we need to get a team together again. We need to get a team. So, Bose. Thinking of getting Alexa in because of the fact that she's also low level. I think Bose, HB, Alexa, or Nagi. Nagi maybe then. Just wondering who to get. Oh wait, I just realised I can literally fly over so easily to each point I want to be on. I bet there's one on top of the Blade Tower. Lobster, by the way. How many times have I said I bet that and there hasn't been one, though? To be fair. Does it look different at all because it's got a flight module? I actually don't like that there's no jumping anymore. I really like jumping! I'm not even kidding. I really, really like jumping. It doesn't seem to use an inordinately large amount of fuel, to be fair. Can you even get on top of the Blade Tower? Oh, yeah, we can. How is there not a lobster up here? Are the lobsters only in reachable positions, maybe, then? I mean, I guess, yeah, jumping is defunct because of the fact that, let's face it, I could just fly over any enemy that I saw before. But still. Hi, Nagi. I can fly now.
Need my help?
That's the blade I've been looking for. I've been thinking I'd like to join your team. Yeah, sure. Join my team. Get in here.
Shall we?
For some reason, I gave you some glasses by the look of it. We need to build up your affinity even more. For the next chapter onwards. I guess I'll warp around. There was a quest literally there with Stella. But I'm going to go to the commercial district and pick up Bose first. That'll be a good first starter. There's quests right there as well. Also, there's got to be quests that aren't lead-ins to Bose. Stay full of hope in a world full of hope. What do you need? Shall I grant you my strength? If you're on my team, then I'm going to talk to Reggie. Right, we need to get you to 4 still. I actually got... High-level party.
Hello.
I asked Raji about salvageable material drops by indigents. I'll ask him about recent developments.
Yes.
Cliff and I had talked about it a lot. She said that as opposed to the last remaining student, we should always be proud and act with courage. So I'm not going to cry or be afraid anymore. Cliff never gave in even at the very end, and I want to fight in a way that makes her proud. And I also want to help find a lifeboat course so we can bring her back. Indeed. My last party member to be getting affinity is of course HB. A few quests popping up near Deliverance Park, interestingly. And I'm going to start building up hope in the future.
Listen.
I'm going to actually have to look for these things in the end then. Well, now I have like this ability. I can look anywhere I want. HB's Heart to Heart is in the afternoon. The insurance had run out on both the skulls involved in the accident. Oh man, these repairs are going to cost them an arm and a leg and most of the torso. Oh my god, they're actually having like a car crash issue.
Right?
Ah, I wonder what planet Miss Celica comes from? I wonder what planet most people come from. Do you do Mira lifeguards?
Thanks.
Sounds like our shop's doing well under new ownership. My blade friends still say there's no other establishment that can compete. I dropped by the other day just to take a peek. A man named Jiu Gion was pulling in all kinds of new customers. What a hard worker. I was ready to clonk him on the head if he tanked the business and drove my hubby's reputation to the ground. But it seems like he's doing a good job. It really takes a load off my shoulders. That's really annoying that HP's things right now because I want to go find it. Oh wow, my boyfriend was a blade and you're the ones who killed him. Damn Xenos, get out of my sight, get out of our city. Yeah. That's a thing. Where could HB be? Really? Sorry, I have to just stop and recognize how lucky I am when I do these. This is just silly. It's like walk around the corner. It's like, well, you could be absolutely anywhere in town, and I just take the corner.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Oh, Olizandri, impeccable timing. Would you be so kind as to drag me out of here? Sure. Flatly refused. Oh, I agree. Your quick thinking never ceases to impress. Once again, I found myself being overzealously courted by a number of eager ladies. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but I'm most certainly not. Had I been satisfied living the life of your everyday Joe Pathfinder, I suppose I could have avoided this. Alas, it's the price one must pay to be the elitist of the elite. But I'm sure I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. As a fellow elite, you must struggle with this sort of thing yourself, yes? I imagine the good ladies of New LA must hound you relentlessly about force. That doesn't really happen. I'm busy. I'm dreadfully horrid to see. Of course you'd like that HP, you dick! What could he's harem boy now, that's what we'll call him. HB. What could the people of NLA possibly be thinking? After all, there are other perfectly desirable people here beside myself. Yes, well, I feel this is no time for a leisurely discussion. You must drag me out of here at once. Please feel free to use as much force as you're comfortable with. Then it will be you whom the ladies blame for my abrupt departure, and not I. This way we can spare them a little bit of heartbreak, which is but the classy thing to do. I'll see that I make it up to you later. So, right now, I'm going to just grab you from the ass and kiss you really hard, and then that's how we're getting you out of this situation. No, we won't do that. But I feel like you've been a bit of a dick. Harem boy does work, yes. I wouldn't have said it if it didn't work. Is that another segment completion? It is. Right, so we've got our party. What's HB's affinity at after the heart to heart? No, really near to 4. What level did I need to be for that? Like, what time was it? It's in this chapter, so I'm gonna get it. Oh, segment in Oblivia dated. Whitewell wreckage fell beyond North Coast in Oblivia. This is the reason why it's good to walk around, but I avoid all the yellow markers otherwise. Has he actually joined us yet? Oh, he has. Alright, let's find a quest, I guess. Actually, let's leave that there. Shall I choose one of the Deliverance Part ones first, then? Yep. No one want to buy limited edition Spore Balloon? I just found Fry's Heart to Heart. What? And it involves a cat? How lucky is this? Get out of here, filthy little Philbo. You ate all my goddamn jerky. This is exactly why I hate cats. Oh, sorry if I was rude to you. You're a pet there. I'm just a dog person, you know. Say, if you can make museums of dogs, why not make one with the brains of a military dog? Slap some armor on it and let it explore Mira with us. Its sense of smell would be way better than us, so it would be perfect for chasing down prey. And like most of the worthless humans around here, it wouldn't go running away at the first sign of trouble. Well, what do you think? Yeah, it would be fun, I guess. Right? Back on Earth, I had a foxhound. Mark was afraid to even get near him, of course, but me and that dog were completely inseparable. That old boy is long gone now, but I'd sure love to take a dog hunting again one day. What, you don't want to hear me get all sappy about that? Anyway, I'm gonna go ask Daddy Vandom if I could take a dog with me on deployment. He'll probably figure out I've been drinking and dress me down good, but I'm going anyway. Wish me luck, Olizandri. Yeah, well, that's man's best friend, cries out heart. And I wouldn't have walked if my scale fuel wasn't a half and it was refueling. I wouldn't have walked to the quest, so I'd have missed that completely. It's just kind of bizarre, isn't it? It really is. Are you, someone? No. Oh, ask Antonum about the ruffians. Oh, tell me more. When we were being held by the Ganglion, I met ruffians on multiple occasions. They were completely different from the Ganglion soldiers that had been tormenting us. One of our people collapsed from exhaustion while he was repairing the facade, one of their skells. And rather than rebuking him, the ruffian carried the Orphean who had collapsed someplace out of sight so that he could rest. The kindness they show to those weaker than themselves is something that they seem to have in common with you humans. Anything troubling you? Whenever I close my eyes, I can see a vivid image of our homeland. This has been passed down through my ova. It is a city shaded by deep green trees that rustle in a gentle, unceasing wind. Simply being there seems to fill one with vitality. How can I compare such a place to this treeless city of dull concrete houses? I feel like we've been locked away in some prison. I need to speak to our botanist, Monbarak. Perhaps there is some way you can increase the tree cover and make the city more livable for us. I would like more trees. More trees. People cut down too many trees. It's horrible. And I mean, like, civilly. People have trees, like, near their house, so they cut them down. It's like, well, now we've got no trees. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't even get one yellow text bubble to appear when it's... Look, I'd like to point out that when I actually go through these areas to look for affinity mission and stuff, well, look for, like, these things in between sessions, I can never find it that fast. It's only when I stream that I have this kind of stupid stuff happen. Which is why it's just flabbergasted me as well. Why can't I find things easily otherwise?
I have favor to ask.
Oh, Valiant, you are Blade. I have requests, but first I have a question. Do you love trees? Respect trees? Feel life pulses beside them? Well, topical trees. I confirm. I believe that all nature should be respected. We should stop cutting down the trees. I said you speak truth. I will trust you. I am Nazar Tenpansi, protector of Great Tree. You must help me raise Great Tree from seed. First, you must accept, then I will explain all. I defend this seed with my life. I cannot expose it to danger. We must keep its secret safe. It is good I spoke to you, saying some Earth aliens are unworthy of trust. Speaking to you was gamble. Are you in danger? I kept the seed safe from Ganglion. It put me in much danger. But that does not matter. I do not matter. Only Great Tree matters. Ganglion raided our home, killed many, burned trees that were host to old ones, so I took action. I buried a seed of Great Tree within my own flesh, then survived. Also Great Tree might take root in this land. Seed must be planted in soil, then my task is done. But this land is different from our home. I fear seed will not grow, so I seek aid from others. You must find someone who knows of plants. Ask how to grow trees on Mira. I will do that. Some prone have forgotten trees. It is good you do not. We need protection of old ones in this land, and old ones need great trees. I expect Earth aliens no different. You would also feel weak if something dear was stolen from you. Lives of all prone depend on future of this seed. Bam 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 bam. Brian tank top. Green camo. Gotta get those tank tops. And gone you have. Is Fog here? Okay, so Fog's Heart to Heart is live in the evening. Do I buzz around expecting the Olis luck to come alive again? Kirsty, why aren't you asking me to go trailblazing in, like, Oblivia? Oh no, actually it'd be Silver the next, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. It'd be Coldress. Maybe that's why. Oh my god!
Look at the stars.
Oh, hello, Olizandri. That's not what he's doing. I'll inquire. I've been counting ants. Bose told me that when he meditates, he focuses his thoughts on a single thing. I decided to focus on counting ants. Much to my surprise, it has proven to be a profound experience. These ants are every bit as resilient as the ones back on Earth. There wasn't a single ant on the White Well, and yet Mira's ants have already found their way here, managed to construct a nest. And now these tiny creatures live in this giant city. Well, the humans are every bit as resilient as the ants. They are indeed. Or join Fog and celebrate these amazing creatures, I will. I too find myself rooting for these ants to survive. I'm glad you feel the same way, but the thing is, you stepped on 5 of them when you came over to talk to me. Ant misbehaving. Another segment recon completion. Well, what kind of luck do you think that even is? I don't know how to really explain this anymore. Now I'm just running around going, can I bump into anything else? Let's find out this tree. Learn more about how to nurture the great tree by talking to xenoforms on the Manon ship. That I will. Hey, Mimrak. Yes. Ask Mimrak about young Orf or discuss. Why not? Let's talk to young Mimrak here. Yes. This pleases me. We've been able to use the center map of water you brought us to steadily increase our population. One day I may also be able to help birth Mira's 3rd generation of Orf. Of course, that's only possible if I survive myself. Many of this new generation quickly ended up being eaten by indigents or dying in other unfortunate accidents. That is how powerless we truly are. And to those like myself who possess no particular talents, simply surviving is a considerable challenge. Yes. I was spawned from Sunbarak. Now I must confront the question of how to survive on this harsh world. I do not possess the knowledge or technological prowess of the other, and of course I possess no physical strength. At this rate I would estimate my odds of dying in the near future at roughly 96%. As such, you seek the counsel of other powerless xenoforms who have managed to survive on this world. Maybe you should. Yeah. The luck. It's not only finding the locations of the people, but also being walking by at the exact specific times is just... It's... Yeah. It's very improbable. So obviously I should buy a lottery ticket is usually the thing that people would say at this point, right? It's very improbable. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go to the man on ship. And find out what's going on. Talk to some xenoforms. Who's on board today? You can come up here now, can you? Bihaba? Do you do trading cards? See, I can't find trading cards though as well. I mean, I've traded once, but I can't find the rest. Yeah, my luck will be gone for a while now. That was a spree.
Hey.
That was redonkulous luck. Okay, no Mira life cards. I guess I should talk to everyone like that to try and find things out, but there's a quest in here too. On the Manon ship deck, the Orf were running around Sunbarak in panic circles. Shh, they're weak rays like us, which means there's always a reason to worry. Oh, something's up with the Orf then. That was below us here. Whee! Oops, I rolled. Oh. Right, it's one of the Orf we're talking to. Is this another Earth plant? Fascinating. Might I come one down to bring home? I wish you was in my research. Ask the Orphean if he is a botanist. Yes, I train in the compositional analysis and reproduction of plants. And you are? I see. You seek information on how to best raise a tree species brought to Mira by one of the probe. Well, any typical tree can be made to grow by using gnarbranch sap, which can be found in the vicinity of the Divine Roost at the north edge of Noctilum. I'm curious to see this great tree for myself. My ova has begun to throb as well, so be it. I will meet with this prone woman. Okay, acquire some gnarbranch sap from Noctilum's Divine Roost. Well, those are our guys running towards me. I was like, who are you guys? Namad Wolfen has a trouble. Bam, bam, bam. Noctilum it is then. Oh god, it's not where I think it is. Ooh. is to a land yet explored. It really requires flight by the look of it. So this is Noctilum further on. And when I say that, remember that arm that's just up the wall up there? We're about to go up that way. So I'm very worried. Very worried. Because I get to see what that arm is actually attached to. That's the arm, look. Can I just press Y to fall out of my scale and be fine? Everyone else's scales are appearing here. Oh! That is interesting looking. Alright, well, there's a probe coming up on the opposite side of this. Uh-oh. Hey, it's him. Oh, God. There's the probe, by the way. Oh, God, it's him. Alright, we have new music. We've reached the celestial cleave. It's right near the blooming arm. Alright, I'm already fearful of this location now. Okay. There's a big guy up there. And that means that I would have loved to have flied higher than these stalks with seemingly eyeballs and arms on them. But that doesn't look like it's going to be possible now. So maybe we're going to try a flight below radar? Or maybe I should just stay ground level. There's got to be like items I've not collected before. Oh. And we're getting refueled from being here. That's nice. That mob is level 60. I'm not sure this is safer going low. I think our destination's here. Alright, well, we got the null branch there. I suggest I leave, though, because I'm just a bit too much of a scaredy cat. So I'm out of here. I mean, there's probes to get around this area, but I'm just like, nah. I think I'll stay nice and low and just get the hell out of there after getting that lovely... It's great. We can fly, and like the first place we go is literally hell. Good choice.
Yeah.
Zoom back in again. Orphean Professor taught me many things. Nullbranch sap will make a great tree grow strong. Do you have any? I do now. Will this really work? It should, but I only have 99.86% certainty. However, those are still most excellent odds when it comes to botanical growth factors. Orphean's words are difficult, but he seems good. Can I trust what Professor says? I wouldn't think you're for bad. Yes, he accepts our problem as if it were his. This is a good sign. So be it. I will use Gnarbranch sap. I will attempt to grow a great tree. I'm worried now that I've chosen the wrong choice. Is this right, Professor? Can you not grow it in here? I mean, if it's going to be a great tree, I just don't think it's got many places for its roots to go. Considering there's nothing under here, a different place might be better. Yes, your application was indeed correct. You need not wait long, it should sprout presently. Also, you put it right next to another tree. Amazing. It'll be a mighty great tree by tomorrow. Old ones will be reborn here in ULA. Yes, it's a curious species indeed. And now for the tasting. What? Trees are always best when eaten as tender saplings, so fresh and green. Do you not agree? I do not agree. Not vigorously. Yeah, that tastes great. Yeah. So let's the Monolith apologize before Naza breaks his legs. Apologize? Isn't it express contrition? I'm confused. How did such a thing apply here? What did you do? How could you eat great tree? Plants exist as food. They hold no other purpose. You still seem quite perturbed. Oh, how rude of me. Were you also hungry? Quick! Wait for him to poo. Maybe he's got seeds. Does he poo? I see. You believe the divine being resides within that tree of yours? Well, that makes sense, except for the part where it's nonsense. If I may, as a research botanist, I have studied a vast and varied number of tree species. Yet not one of them has housed anything even remotely classifiable as a god. This is a simple fact. We of Tree Clan believe we meet old ones in our final moments. So I will prove you are wrong about old ones when I murder you. But my over-insistence is not the proper time for me to perish. You there, human. Do you not think you ought to intervene before this becomes an actual tragedy? I simply cannot imagine why this prone is so angry. Okay. Thoroughly explain Mombrak's mistake to him, or convince Naza that... No. Explain. So her regard for the divinity of that tree is equivalent to the way we view our ova. A most thorough explanation. Thank you. I fear I have committed a most egregious affront. I beg your pardon. I will revive your tree at once. You can do that. That is my profession. In consuming your tree, I have analyzed its composition. Given the materials, synthesizing a new instance is really quite simple. Phew. I only need 4 Zessian Fleawort and a longevity bow. If you procure those, I can restore your great tree with a 99.12% chance of perfect fidelity. I do not have a longevity bow from Cerberuses in Silverland. What is a Cerberus? It's an enemy. I can get a tree branch, maybe. I don't know. Bow. Enemies by region, Silverland. Shoot. What was the enemy? I couldn't see one. From services. The services. Is it list? Is it marked on the map? No. I haven't met those enemies by the look of it. Or I haven't fought those enemies. One of the two. What the hell is a service? I'm gonna now change to enemies. All enemies? Or by category, actually. Service. Oh, bollocks. Well, we know what one is now. We know what type they are. Is it literally from him? Great. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the channel. Well, I guess I've got a strong-ish squad that could go in on this. Ish. And who says it will be definitely from him that I'll get it? So I've probably got to look for monsters of that typing. I mean, I could try to kill him. I mean, I have everyone a higher level than it, and they're all scaled now. Yeah, there must be others, but the thing is I haven't seen one. So I'd have to go explore new areas. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you?
You're just nuts to brush off my shoulder.
What the hell's targeting me? Oh, let's just pilot myself away. Yeah, there's other ones, but they're level 54. That's a problem. Is that a stray bottomless from the, like, the Nopon caravan here? Oh, dismount! Dismount! It's coming near! Oh, none of those things are attacking me, so... Level 29. Why are you gone? Something attacking me? Yeah, I knew he'd come over here. I'm not doing anything until you've gone. Be off, mister. Alright. You would be the target.
Ready to get wrecked?
Let's try to kill him.
Got a little present for you. You're fit. I'm doing good. I'll pull the return to landing.
I mean, we're doing some damage at least. Good bind. I deployed my shield. You can't hurt me.
Leave it to me.
Come on, guys. I'm gonna need you to do some big damage. Get some good binds. One of them. At the moment, it's just me doing the damage, really. But I mean, we're maintaining a solid HP level. As long as we don't randomly pull something else, it should be relatively fine, he says. I'm really trying to break those horns, though.
Oh, no, you don't. I have it.
Let's bind it. Oh, no, I bind it again. I should have used my attack first. I'm just keeping it bound. Oh, look at him flying around. Oh, yeah, I could fly, couldn't I? That makes sense. I never even thought of doing that. Right, I'll just stop it doing damage while everyone else gets to do damage while the guy can't move anymore. I mean, it works, right? Listen, I'm bind guy, it seems. I'm here for you, Asana, the Azure Starter. That horn is not gonna break. You want to use overdrive, do you?
to me. This shot from above. Leave it to me.
Oh, someone else found him. Cool.
I'll play it smart and buff up. Attack at range.
I did what you asked of me.
Watch me turn up the Swiss cheese.
Shoot down while they're up there.
Oh no, you don't.
Probably not a good time to be binding when I'm in this, but
The guard's down. Attack at range.
I'll play it smart and buff up.
How's this?
Attack at range. Keep it going.
and we've got time.
Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese.
They're a bit sorry for Asana here. I need more appendage damage.
Here we go.
It's a long fight.
This shot from above.
How's this?
Come on, I've got this, guys. Gotta work.
Blast away. I'm willing to give that a try. You want to play with the big boy?
Got my cockpit time. The battle looks like it's coming to an end. This is where I accidentally hit the big guy behind us and he just wrecks us.
Keep it going. I'll play it smart and buff up. Leave it to me.
I've nearly got the horn. Did I get the horn or hit? I broke its horn. And I got... No, did I get it? No, I didn't. I don't know. But we beat that quest. And I got purple service antlers and not a bow. Right, so we got to find essentially creatures like that. But he's dead. So that's a thing. So we'll call that great success. You traitor! How dare you leave your people?
How's this?
I'll play it smart and buff up. They felt that.
He thought he could make a new life for himself. Unfortunately, he did not know that I was going to mess him up. Right, off we go.
That one was guaranteed.
Off we go! Right, where am I going to find more of these things that are low level? Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I can attack them. I'm in the sky. I can do whatever I want. I forget about this. I've got loads of Skell fuel now. Oh, I'm in the sky, but there are enemies in the sky too. Uh-huh. Probably I should press that button as well. Go a little bit faster. Alright, are they just mainly near ponds of water? I do wonder where to go. I know I'm not safe in the sky. I am worried about wherever I'm going. Don't worry about that. When they've got like anti-air emplacements all over the stuff. And I know where I can look for those creatures apart from that Asana. So if I don't get the thing, then what am I supposed to do about it? What if that guy just jumps up from above and swats me out the sky? Oh yeah, we got those monsters too. In the meantime, though, however, I'm just going to wait to see if any monsters appear. Because I want this. We can reach some really far-afield places now, after all. What is that? What is that? There's a thing above me here. Yeah, I did almost fly into it, I know. Bit of a risk, that's for sure. What level were they? Hey. There's a big sandworm in there, isn't there? That's the thing again. Right, I just flew to here because there is supposedly a probe point here. I do wonder how safe it is to go there, however. I'll take that as well. Ah, I got out pretty much on time then by the look of it. Alright, let's see if I can see any more of those things just floating around the place. I don't want to fight you. I don't really want to fly into you either. So it's just those guys here. Level 54. I mean, it could be less powerful than the Tyrant version over there. I somehow doubt it though. So I'm gonna find one of them somewhere. Well, I'm gonna warp over to the Southern Sea Road right now because there's another probe point near that. See, it's the thing, I can just probe everything now. Hi! Nice to see you. Thankfully, you're facing the other way. Right, so there's a probe. I'm trying to figure out which direction. It is that way. So it's either in a cave or it's on top of everything. Wait, didn't I see this one? So it's this way. No, it's this way. Hi! This is as high as I can go, by the way. No, it isn't. I can go higher. Never mind. I'm worried about being swatted out of the sky. Oh, look up here. It's a lovely place. Oh, and there's those things too.
Will I ever stop excelling?
The Delusion South Summit has been reached. However, I kind of regret ever coming out here. That's Mechanical 5. Mechanical 5. Well, at this point, I can actually say I've probed every bit of Silverlum that isn't Mechanical 5. So in that case, job done. I think we're going to have to head back and abandon that quest for now and come back to it after I find the certain creatures. But that is every probe point. We're so close to 50% completion, by the way. 49% currently. Well, I need to find... Well, technically I could buy a longevity bow as well. I did just defeat the Tyrant version, right? You know what? I'm gonna do that just so we get a conclusion to the quest. Even though we knew I could find and hunt the monsters in time. We know I could. Does anyone... Will anyone hate me if I do it? I could basically farm that Tyrant repeatedly until it dropped. If it dropped off that Tyrant. Or find the other creatures. Or I could use the squad tokens, right? You super hate me? For real? Okay then, I'll find the proper monsters. God. Won't have any closure on our quest. Ugh. Peer pressured, man. I hate you guys too. There must be lower level ones somewhere. Can't really gate me for that quest. I'm having to kill a level 50 enemy when the level 30 version of that enemy takes some killing. We love you with hate. Oh, lovely. Thank you. I hate Kiss.
Adorable, right?
Right, what's going on here? Broken someone's backpack? That's not good. No shosh.
Way to pickle, huh?
This device seems fairly advanced, doesn't it? It's all a bit over my head. Oh, hello, you there. Is there any chance you're familiar with the workings of Xenoblade technology? If so, maybe you could teach me. As Nashosh, what she's attempting to repair. Or tell Nashosh she just needs to get a good smack. Probably work. Oh, you're also the curious type. Well, I thought I would try my hand at repairing the backpack Atheron is always wearing, you know. But sadly, I'm at something of an impasse. I was hoping you might be able to help shed some light on the subject. We Zarabogan use these to strip contaminants from Volton to ensure we devulcanize only uniform, untainted impurities. If compromised by other substances, the process could be fatal. This is why it is most urgent that the backpack be repaired. I might be able to make do with an all-purpose plug, maybe. Perhaps that's where you can come in. Can I convince you to find one for me? My friend's life hangs in the balance on this repair job, you see. Or it very well might be, at any rate. So, will you help me fix his backpack? Sure. For 41k, I'll help you do anything. Maybe. Get an all-purpose plug from a guide Owl Golder or others in Noctilum. So it's back at that fortress. Okay, you okay? And while you're hunting for parts, I'll keep analysing the backpack's design, alright? I'll have this thing picked apart and understood and won't rest until it's repaired. That sounds good, doesn't it?